Hey guys, how you doing? Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB baseball picks for Wednesday. It is June 7th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Wacky Wednesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by bullpenpicks.com. I'll be making my selection using the bullpenpicks.com platform, and you can follow the top pickers each and every day right here for free at bullpenpicks.com. Also, check out the front page of the atsstats.com website. I got a good value report on today's baseball games. Also, if you like horse racing, we got Parks Racing picks. CFL week number 1, I got some good numbers, inside the numbers for CFL week number 1 in the roles of the favorites, underdogs, over-unders, and I give you a preview on every game going this week. You got the Riders taking on the Elks, you got the Ottawa Red Blacks taking on the Montreal Alouettes, you got the BC Lions taking on Calgary, and you got the Hamilton Tiger Cats facing the Calgary Stampeders. And I also did an interview yesterday with JB the Ticket, and if you want to check that out, you can for free. Go to the website. You're going to see there's 3 segments, and you can check out the interview with JB the Ticket right here at atsstats.com. Also, if you like baseball, the favorites having a really good run the last couple of days. In fact, yesterday 10-5 for the favorites, 7-1 to the over/unders. On the run line, 8-7, but a little bit of a run here for the favorites. The last 2 days, 17-6. In the last 3 days, the favorites have won 65% of the games. In the last 7 days, 65% of the favorites have won, and 35.1 for the underdog, which is a little bit lower than the season average of 42.8. And let's get to your Major League Baseball picks today for Wednesday, June 7th. All right, let's kick it off in Pittsburgh, where Rosie Contreras is going up against Hogan Harris. And looking at the Pirates right now, they are 16-14 at home. Got a power rating of 51 on the Pirates. Hey, big win yesterday for Oakland, and really messed up my my high confidence level on the Bucks. In fact, yeah, it was probably one of my plays that I wish. Well, it is what it is, right? Card laid, card played, and Oakland's got to win can't lose every game. But Rosie Contreras today, I'm going to go 58% on the Bucks. Seattle against San Diego, big win yesterday for the Padres. And looking at the matchup here, I do have I have Seattle at a win percentage of 49.07. If you follow the Raymond Report, anything 40% or higher for the underdog is really good. San Diego, though, only 14-18 at home, where Seattle 13-15 on the road, where they're 17-15 at home. But it's against those C-type teams below 500. That's where they really excel. They are 17-3 against teams below 500. The only bad news is they're in a bearish market right now, but I'm going to go George Kirby here at 53%. I'm going to go 53 over Michael Wacha. Next game on deck, you got Philadelphia taking on Detroit. The 1-0 win yesterday for the Phillies, and I'm going to go right back to the well here. I'm going to go with Zach Wheeler over Reese Olson. Kansas City against Miami. You got Lyles against Cabrera. Kansas City Miami minus 175 is the line. They are 20-13 at home, where KC is only 9-20 on the road. They've been bearish one day. Miami's on a good run. Bullish 5 days right now, 18-11 against those teams below 500. And they're a bit overvalued today at 175, but that's okay. I'm going to take them at 57%. Tampa Bay going up against Pablo Lopez, and I'm going to go with the Rays here. And depending on where you get your starting pitcher, this has been changing all day. Cooper Griswold, and then you can see here we got Sean Armstrong. So keep an eye on that, but I'm expecting Cooper Griswold to go, and I'm going to go with the Rays because they're just solid at home. 27-6 at Tropicana Field this year. I got a power rating of the Rays of 60, which is obviously the highest in the league since they are the top dog in the MLB. Minus 140 is the line. I had 162 as my value index, so you're getting a little bit of a discount against Pablo Lopez and the Twins. I'm going to go 58%. Arizona taking on Patrick Corbin and the Nationals. I'm going to lean. This one here had me going back and forth, but I'm going to go Arizona. Not a very high confidence play because they're on the road, right? They're on the road, and even though they've done well on the road at 16-11, but they're 20-14 at home. I have a 5.06 to 4.51. So I got this total landing on 9.57. 9.5 is the total, so we do have it going over. I got Washington at a power rating of 46, Arizona at 53. But against those C-type teams, Arizona 22-10, and they've been bullish 6 days, so I'm going to go Arizona. But again, because they're on the road, I'm just going to, and Zach Davies, really not a great record against the veteran Corbin. All right, New York Yankees taking on the Lance Lynn and the Chicago White Sox. Now looking at inside the numbers, I can see that the Yankees minus 135, a little bit of a discount here today. I had them at 174 on my value index. Neutral 1 day for the Yankees. They're 16-4 against teams below 500. And for Chicago, 11-20 on the road. You got Lance Lynn going, though. But I'm going to go with the Yankees here today, 55%. Pitcher Ronel Blanco going up against Chris Bassett. I'm going to go with the Blue Jays here. They were on a 4-game win streak before the first start with Alek Manoah going, who's now been sent down to the minors. And yesterday, big win for the Blue Jays. And, start back that win streak, right? They've won now, 5 of the last 6? If you take out that Manoah start. And looking at Toronto at home this year, 16-11, 14-10 against the B-type teams. But Houston, they're not, they're not chopped liver either, right? So be careful on this one. You got to respect the Astros here. LA taking on Brandon Williamson and the Cincinnati Reds. Looking at the Dodgers right now. And I'm just going to flip my page. The Dodgers, minus 172. Remember we talked about it yesterday on the podcast at 10.5. I said, who are you going to believe, the bookmakers or the public, right? Well, sure enough, the bookmaker was right. And today, the total is 11. Total's 11. But the Dodgers, 17-6 against those C-type teams. They've been neutral 18 days. Neutral just means that the team is either 4-3, 3-4 in their last 7 games. I got a 3-unit play today on the LA Dodgers. So I'm going to go 59% on the Dodger Blue. Boston, Cutter Crawford, best name in baseball for a pitcher, Cutter Crawford against Tanner Bibby. And looking at the Boston Red Sox, and I'm just going to go right back here. They are 14-14 on the road this year, 14-7 against C-type teams, where Cleveland is 9-14. Both teams are in a neutral cycle. I had Cleveland at 125 on my value index or 130, but how can you go against a guy named Cutter Crawford? Give me the Boston Red Sox at let me see here, 56%. New York Mets taking on Charlie Morton and the Atlanta Braves. Mad Max Scherzer, he's going up against Charlie, the old veteran. And looking inside the numbers and looking at New York Mets, they're an underdog in this one. Atlanta minus 120. However, I do have the New York Mets as a 49.2% chance of winning compared to 48.8, so it's basically a coin toss. The only bad news is, though, if you like the Metropolitans today, they're only 3-7 against A-type teams, where Atlanta's 13-10 against the Bees, right? So I'm going to take a bit of a flyer here on Mad Max, and I'm going to go 56% against Charlie Morton. All right, Baltimore taking on Corbin Burns and the Milwaukee Brewers. And I've been riding the Orioles most all year, them in Arizona, and there's no reason to go off them today. I'm going to go with Dean Kremer, who's 6-2 on the season, and ERA for Kremer is at 4.43, a little bit high for a pitcher who has a winning record. If you have a winning record, your ERA should be in the low threes, maybe 2.2, 2.5, but 4.2 is a little bit high. Maybe the over is where you want to go. The total is 8 today, but I'm going to go 56% with the Orioles. I'm going to go with John Gray over Jack Flaherty, and looking at the Texas Rangers, 25-8 against C-type teams. I'm going to go with Logan Webb. Keep an eye on the weather. I'm seeing there's a 57% chance of rain, 69 degree winds, 9 miles per hour out, so it could be a big overnight. But Logan Webb's going here for the Giants, and I'm going to go with the Halos over the Jameson Taillon and the Cubbies, and I'm going to go 58%. I'm going to save my picks, and then what you want to do is go check out the other good handicappers right here and compare your picks with their picks, and you can do it every day for free just by visiting bullpenpicks.com. Don't forget, check out my interview with JB the Ticket. We had a really good time yesterday doing this interview. Some good information, and if you're into sports handicapping, you want to learn a bit about the trick of the trade, give it a listen here at atsstats.com. All right, that's it for Major League Baseball today. Again, my name is Ron Raymond, and you can find me each and every day right here at atsstats.com. And just like the banner just popped up, get my CFL picks week 1 right here at the website. Cheers.